Because this is what's needed in the community. In the community, we have a lot of the youth in the community now, and they need certain programs that they can go through during Ramadan, during Sha'ban, the whole year. So they have a program. And this is something that inshallah, that we all need to take part in, and we all need to buy into these programs that they're going to be offering inshallah in Ramadan, Tarawih program for the youth. And we need inshallah people to get and buy into these programs. Because they are the future generation who are going to be taking this legacy forward. And if you do not invest in our youth, then what are we living for? So number one, like I mentioned for Sha'ban, is that we have to focus, number one, on ourselves, on our heart, on the purification of our heart. How, going into Ramadan, how is your heart? That's number one. Are you someone who is going to be going into Ramadan with a clean slate, a clean heart? Or are you someone who's going to be going into Ramadan backbiting this person, slandering this person, doing different things that's not according to our religion? That's number one. Number two, once you fixed your heart, your family. How are your family? Your wives, your husbands, your siblings, your children. Building that community at home. Building that love for the Quran at home. Building that trust within your family at home. Having iftars together at home. Having classes together with your siblings, with your children at home. You as a parent might want to do some Quran, even if it's 30 minutes a day, with your children and increase that love with them. That's number two. And number three, once you fix that, we have to fix the wider community. Once the family is on board, once yourself, you're good, then inshallah, we can do programs for the wider community to bring everyone together. To bring everyone together in Ramadan. To bring everyone together in Sha'ban doing classes. And this is very, very important that we all need to, inshallah, adhere to and be part of. So, certain goals that we should set in our lives from now until Ramadan. Think about it. Just think about that we now need to have a self-reflection on how is my life right now. Where am I right now in my life, in my deen? Am I always thinking about dunya, or is also the akhirah that's in my picture as well? Am I someone who's just running and chasing after the dunya, and I'm losing my mind and I'm thinking, you know what, now I need that time to go back a bit, and think about the akhirah. How can I build my account for the akhirah? How can I build my good deeds? What legacy am I going to keep in this world? And this is something that we all need to think about, especially in these months now, as we are approaching the best month of the year. As we are approaching Ramadan. As we are approaching the month where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will open the doors of Jannah for us. And the shayateen are all locked up. And as we approach this month, we just need to ponder and think that what change can I make within myself, within my family, and within my community? What changes can I make? How can I leave a lasting legacy in my community? How can I leave a lasting legacy with my family? So, setting goals is very, very important. So right now, if someone says, I'm only reading half a juz, or reading one page a day, set a goal for yourself that by this week, I want to try and increase that. You don't want to go to Ramadan and be like, okay, I'm going to go full. Some people might, mashallah. But you want to start slow and then build yourself. So when Ramadan hits, you can achieve your goal of completing a khatmah of the Quran. You can achieve your goal of saying, I want to do 3 or 4. But you need to start now. Habits take time to build. If you want to say, I want to come to the masjid for all my salawat, you start that now. Try and come for Isha and Fajr. And then build upon that. Say, okay, you know what? Now I'll take some time out from work. I'm going to go for Dhuhr. Try and connect your heart with the Quran and the masajid now. So when it comes to Ramadan, you are ready to go. Set goals for your fasting as well. Try and fast a few days now. Mondays and Thursdays, like I mentioned at the beginning of the khutbah. And also the white days. So it can help you and prepare you for the month of Ramadan. And also setting goals with your du'as. Because Ramadan will come with a time where we have a special day, Laylatul Qadr, which is better than 1,000 months. And these days are really important, so we need to really hone down to ourselves now. That I am looking forward to that day. How am I going to spend the last 10 days of Ramadan? Do I need to book some time off work? Start thinking about this now. Because you need to book time off if you need to book time off. To spend your time with the book of Allah. To spend your time in the masajids. To spend your time in beautiful gatherings in those last 10 nights of Ramadan. These are certain goals that inshallah we should take, and certain goals and certain key messages that I want to inshallah give to everyone so you can take back with you after this khutbah. A few other things is to give in charity. Give in charity even if it's small. The Prophet ﷺ said that charity extinguishes sins just as water extinguishes fire. So if you want to get a clean slate, if you want to be that person that enters Ramadan with a clean heart, give in charity. Give in charity now, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will open the doors of mercy, open the doors of rahmah for every single one of you, one of us inshallah, in Ramadan. And the number 6, number 5 is to prepare yourself physically and mentally. Okay, prepare yourself physically and mentally, adjust your sleep, your diet now. If you need to take some stuff out of your diet so you are ready for Ramadan, do that from now. This stuff takes time, so you can inshallah do that. And last but not least, inshallah, which I'll end with, is to make a sincere dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make this Ramadan the best Ramadan in your life. Have that intention. إنما الأعمال بالنيات وإنما لكل امرئ ما نوى. Actions are judged by your intentions. If you intend now to make this Ramadan the best Ramadan ever, and you die, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward you for actually completing the Ramadan the best way. So actions are judged by your intentions, and it's very important, my dear brothers and sisters, that we from now intend to make this Ramadan one Ramadan that's going to be life-changing for us, for your family, for our community. A Ramadan that will bring everyone together. A Ramadan that will be a gateway and an opening for a new year to start, and a new kind of cycle of events, activities and programs that we are going to be doing for the community, inshallah. So this is very beautiful that we need to establish and have that sincere intentions that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make this Ramadan the best Ramadan. And I'll end it there, inshallah. Allahumma ahdina fi man hadayt, وعافنا فيمن عافيت وتولنا فيمن توليت وقنا واصرف عنا برحمتك شر ما قضيت إنك تقضي بالحق ولا يقضى عليك إنه لا يذل من واليت ولا يعز من عاديت تباركت ربنا وتعاليت اللهم بلغنا رمضان اللهم بلغنا رمضان اللهم بلغنا رمضان اللهم كن مع إخواننا المستضعفين في كل مكان اللهم كن مع إخواننا المستضعفين في فلسطين وفي صومال وفي السودان وفي كل مكان يا رب العالمين ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار سبحانك اللهم ربنا وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك أقم الصلاة
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا